Alrighty, so there's like a dozen and a half projects in the shop, and this one's out here that needs a whole bunch of love, but how about we go work on something that we're not even actively working on here? It's looks like a 78, but it's actually a 76 Ford F-250 four-wheel drive. Glad I picked it up for my wife. Has no motor in it, and oh boy, yeah, all right, so the door works, but the main problem that we got is that ignition cylinder. Whoa, let's look at the steering wheel. That ignition cylinder is no good, so I think I can just pop this out, and I got a new one sitting up there on the dash. I already have the key here with this nice billet machined micrometer on it. I picked up when I was probably 15. So we're gonna get that changed out and see what kind of electrics work on this, because there's a few wires that are all over the place, and go from there. Okay, so I got the cylinder out. That was easy enough with a chisel and a hammer. It wasn't seized or nothing. Came out, unplugged, just dandy. So now what you guys really got to do is have the right key and turn it so that this little guy lines up with something. I think it's right in there. I'm not too sure because I've actually never done this, so we'll figure on doing that. Got this new one here. Yeah, see, I even got a spare key in it. So we'll figure out where to punch it and get her out, and then we can get cranking on it. Okay, so there was no doing it out in the truck, so I brought it in the shop here and drilled it out, because there's this little pin, and on the original, or the new one, that little pin is in that guide. You can see that. Many people know this, I don't. And then you have to push that pin to get it into that next spot, and then it just comes right out. So that didn't work because I didn't have a key, and I had to rotate it to get it out, and I didn't want to buy a whole new switch because this one works fine. So I drilled it out, drilled all the tumblers out like a thief, and well, it took a little bit of drilling, a little bit of pulling, kind of like a tooth, and all of a sudden it just went right out. So now we're ready to put the new cylinder in. So push the little lock thingy, drop her in, and we'll go see what lights up. Bring us a battery, box of juice. I got a couple lawnmower batteries down there in my scrap heap that are good. Seems like all my automotive ones are all completely crap. So I guess we gotta find some more of those. Alright, so that's changed around, and I'm happy to report that we have got one functional headlight, one forward functional clearance light, one functional rear marker light, 0 tail light on either side. These are not working, but we do have a great digital Alpine tape deck and one functional speaker. I would take that side apart, but that door will fall off if I open it, so I can't even see. These wires are all messed up, so that's what was causing that. But otherwise, nothing else works. So the starter works too, I guess. So there's that. So oh, there we go. Oh, that is working. Cool. So, and doesn't matter what position you have. Yeah, that in. That indicator light still stays on. Although, oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, let's try this again. We've got a turn signal that doesn't do anything either. Yeah. Oh, and the wipers work. I should say that. The wipers scare the cat here. And the washer, nothing in it, but hey, it works. So that's a nice little win. Change that around, and that's good for me.